Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Charges against Sowore: misuse of criminal system to silence dissent, says Amnesty International. They also condemn the fresh charges against Sowore. Amnesty International said the charges the activist was facing show an attempt by the Nigerian authorities to deprive him of his human rights. Amnesty International has described the fresh charges against Omoyele Sowore by the Nigerian government as a misuse of the criminal system to silence critics and opposition. The Nigerian government had, at the expiration of 45 days, ordered to detain Sowore, five, filed 7-count charges bordering on cyber talking President Muhammadu Buhari, terrorism, and felony, including money laundering. The charges had generated reactions from different individuals and rights groups in the country, condemning Buhari's administration for not respecting human rights. Also condemning the fresh charges against Sowore. Amnesty International said the charges the activist was facing show an attempt by the Nigerian authorities to deprive him of his human rights. The group said Amnesty International condemns the bizarre charges pressed on activist Omoyele Sowore for expressing his views in media interviews. Omoyele Sowore's continued incarceration on application of the Terrorism Act for exercising his right to freedom of expression is a misuse of the criminal system to silence dissent. The international rights group called on the Nigerian authorities to respect and protect human rights of all persons without discrimination and ensure that it does not use its laws to justify violations of Omoyele Sowore's human rights. So guys, still on this Sowore case, a lot of people have come out to condemn this act. Ezekwesili, the our artists, the Banj, and some other, and Don Jazzy, all of them, they've really come out. No, there's nobody that will be happy with these new developments. And just like they have said, this Amnesty have said, this is an opportunity to be able to silence everybody, not to be able to talk, not even opposition party, to be able to make sure that everybody lives in fear. And that is just what they have been instilling. But with this present administration, it's like the thing is even getting worse. It's really getting worse day by day. Nobody is allowed to talk. Nobody is allowed to say anything. If you say anything, they will say it's hate speech. At the end of the day, they will say it is a act of terrorism. Like I always ask, the things that are bothering us, have they been able to resolve all of those things? Now they are not even talking about the reasons behind this whole thing, reasons behind this whole talk. People are complaining. They are not bothered on all of those things. So how do we expect to move forward? And somebody came up yesterday that the president is planning for the third term. When somebody is, acting this way, what do you expect people to think? Honestly, what do you expect people to think? As if the Nigeria is a one individual property that you can just turn, or is a family affair of a somebody. I don't even know who is going to talk. I don't know what Nigerians are going to do. Like we have a Dasuki over how many years? What is that law they are quoting that they cannot release that man in the first place? Which law are they quoting? Is there any law that says that somebody should just be kept forever in a place? Because if you talk, they will tell you the law said this, the law said that. I don't even know what our lawyers, the so-called, all the sons that we have, I don't even know what they are talking about, because all of them, it's like everybody's afraid. Everybody's afraid to speak. Nobody's bold to say anything at this stage, because before you know it, they will want to rob you, they will want to keep you unjustly, and that is what Sowore is facing. Dasuki has been there for over 4 years. Then what is the next thing to be done? Is there any law that says he should be kept there? If he has done something that they know is abominable, what's the offense? What are the repercussions? Let them jail him if they found anything on him. I don't know the law that says it must be kept there forever. Nobody knows his fate, and some people are at home in their own house enjoying with their family. It's very, very unfortunate. When somebody does not have the heart of the people, when somebody does not have love, I see that is what is you know that is what is causing all of this problem. If somebody does not have love, if somebody does not love his fellow person, it results to all of this kind of a thing, irrespective of what you think that you or the way you have been manipulated or the way you have been treated in the past. For the fact that you have love, you wouldn't want to reciprocate, because this act that is coming from the presidency, it shows that there is no love at all, and you cannot give what you don't have. You can't give it. Everybody is condemning it. The same Nnamdi Kanu they said is a leader of the terrorists, is this, is that, this and that. It's the same Nnamdi Kanu that is moving from places to places, and nobody is questioning him. If really what they say he is what they have tagged him, why is it that other countries have not arrested him, saying you are a threat to our country? Why is it that they have not said it? Why is it that it's only in Nigeria that a lot of things are going on wrong? Their law is so backward. The law is, they interpret it awkwardly. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I'm sure people that are chanting next level, they are seeing all of these things. They are seeing all of these things. I wouldn't even blame most of them, because some people just prefer to suffer and be smiling. That is why they call them suffering and smiling. Nigeria, a nation where funny rules are applied. Exactly my thoughts. Terrorists are walking freely with AK-47, killing, raping, and maiming defenseless citizens, while those who complain bitterly are charged with terrorism and treason. Every citizen has freedom of expression. If our dear president think keeping Sowore in detention is the best, so he should be ready to build enough prison that will contain enough people. Say no to Ruga Ruga. Amnesty International or PDP. And someone say, what are you talking about? So when people say their mind, some people like you will say it is PDP that is sponsoring them. That is like I said, the rhetorics that they have sung to their warriors. Those ones just go online and be vomiting what is not, because when they talk at times, those supporters, you'll be thinking, you just like, are these guys, are they really thinking? Are they really thinking? Do they really know what they are talking about? We are talking about a serious business. You are saying PDP. So is PDP not are they not Nigerians? Or is PDP not part of Nigeria? So they are not free to say anything. And that is one of the reasons a lot of people are saying, oh, because Sowore contested, he shouldn't have led that protest. He shouldn't have done that. Who does that? Why? Is he not a Nigerian? That because he lost an election, and for him to come out and be saying a revolution, a protest, this and this and that, as if he does not have that right. I think that the best assistance to give to Sowore is to help get him wise lawyers. All the condemnation is not going to argue is in his favor in court. Rather, it may worsen his case. His real friends should rally together now before they start visiting him at abusive prisons. Until all citizens come out and protest against the stupid animal calling the president. It's happening now in Egypt, but betrayal too many in Nigeria that time when I told them that I will never vote for Buhari, they turned me to enemy. Now they believe me. No be everybody pastor go dey use some people get calling, but time for God, but no time for God. That is one thing. Everybody, the problem we're having now is that a lot of people are not even ready for that. And a lot of people are afraid of coming out now. A lot of people are just there. They don't even know what to do because there is strength in a collective unity if everybody can come together. But as it is now, everybody's on his own. That is the only thing that can really shake the whole thing, that can turn things around. And somebody has suggested that, let them have a good lawyers because all these arguments might not help him at the end of the day. Someone say, what a country, being ruled by a dictator and an incompetent S-man. They negotiate with the bandits and rehabilitate the captured Boko Haram members who wants to create their own caliphate with the country. And the innocent citizens are being prosecuted every day, day by day. No justified accounts. This is the worst government Nigeria has ever had. Even the Abacha regime was never like this. So guys, Amnesty International, in a simple term, they've condemned these acts. And some people are saying maybe it is PDP that is sponsoring them. That is just what we are going to be hearing. How can the country move forward with this, with people with this kind of mindset? So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about what Amnesty International has said that the government is using. That is, at the bottom line is that to make sure that people are not being able to talk, to be able to jeopardize the human rights of people and to be able to silence opposition, because that is the meaning of these things. Because I don't know when it has become a crime for somebody to say, okay, somebody abuses me, and that is why it's act of terrorism. And we know people that are killing people that are making statements before now, they have never arrested them. Please leave your comments below in the comment section and let's hear your own take. Thank you very much. Bye.